Well, the former advisor to the COVID-19 task force says urgent steps must be taken to prevent what he describes as a perfect COVID storm. Joining us tonight is Dr. Tony Leachon. Doc, thank you so much for joining us. Let's get this out of the way. You heard Secretary Galvez. He says that your data is skewed and malicious and that sinisiraan mo si Secretary Duque kasi may ambisyon ka maging DOH Secretary.
Well, I just like to state on record that I'm not running for public office and I don't aspire to be Secretary of Health. I have a good job at being a cardiologist and I'm willing to stay where I am right now. But it seems that Secretary Galvez is already bereft of any logical argument on the issues at hand, that he must resort to personal attacks, questioning my expertise, insinuating that I want to aspire for any position. And I'm immensely happy about that, because when people run out of, of logical argument, they resort to personal attack. And this is the kind of leadership that we have right now. Look at where we are right now. Record-breaking cases at 22,000 almost. Without the data right now na kulang. We have a positivity rate of 27% positivity rate. Ang bababa ng test natin. They don't seem to understand that testing is napaka-importante. So I question Secretary Vince Dizon, baka hindi niya naiintindihan yung sinasabi niya. Ang taas-taas ng positivity rate natin with the target is less than 5%. So if you don't test enough, you will not decrease the positivity rate and you will continue to transmit the infection because 1 in every 4 magiging positive. Now, this is the questions that we are facing right now. Bakit tayo perfect storm? All the ingredients are there. You have a record-breaking cases. Ang India, 400,000 at 1.3 billion. Ngayon, dapa na. Ang Indonesia, dati 50,000. Ngayon, dapa na at 5,000. Tayo ngayon ang number 1 sa Southeast Asia with 22,000 almost. Ang ating positivity rate is a record-breaking high. Ang ating hospitals ay puno. Ang 400,000 cases na abot natin sa August, that is 20% of the total. Ang deaths natin, 5,000 deaths August death. Ang active cases natin nag-double, ang ating positivity rate nag-double, ang ICU bed natin nag-double. So, paano natin hindi sasabihin right now? And then, tinan nyo naman ang nangyari. Why tayo nagkakaproblema at dinidefend nila si Secretary Duque.
Doc, well, in your urgent plan to curb infections, at the top of your list, no? In your tweet, sinabi nyo, fire Secretary Duque ASAP, now na. Is that a possibility? And if he does, step down, if he has some delicadeza, who do you think can replace him? Who's the right person to replace Secretary Duque?
I urge the government to choose Undersecretary Leopoldo Vega, a competent guy na na-meet ko siya sa Davao, napakahusay na dapat natin i-consider. Siya ang aking tingin. Bakit kailangan i-fire sa Secretary Duque? IATF, ang pandemic response natin ay nag-fail. Kita mo naman, hindi pa tayo out of the woods right now. Record-breaking after 18 months. Ang Department of Health natin embroiled in a Senate hearing na 67 billion ang cases. At the time na kailangan mo, meron kang magaling na captain of the ship in this perfect storm, may problema tayo. The healthcare workers are actually protesting. At ang PhilHealth, siya ang chairman of the board. Nagkaroon tayo ng RRM issues diyan. Hanggang ngayon, problema pa rin natin. And then sa FDA, siya rin ang nag-drop ng ball na dapat nakuha na natin ang mga supply ng vaccines natin noon pa man. So, these are solid reasons. If you look at the internet, 99.9%. At siya rin ang nag-declare na warak na rin siya. Coming res ipsa loquitur, it's a medical term na litong-lito na siya, warak na siya. So can you lead right now? Pagka ganyan, ang trust and credibility ng tao wala. So what will be your answer if you're, let's say, right now leading the highest position sa Department of Health? These are questions that should be answered by the government. Why are we being led, under-led? By a certain person na questionable sa performance sa IATF, Department of Health, sa PhilHealth, and even at the FDA. So tell me about it.
So Doc, briefly, no, currently the NCR is in MECQ. You are recommending ECQ for 2 to 3 weeks with ayuda. How soon should this be imposed?
It should be imposed as soon as possible kasi yan ay nasa Thomas Payo hammer and dance. We cannot make granular lockdown kasi magkakaroon ka ng social mobility. Ang sinasabi natin with the Delta variant, you still increase the transmissibility. Kaya ang dapat dyan, katulad ng in-impose noong March 15, dati, kita mawala halos nag-reopen ang economy. Now, ang problema mo rito, Rico, you're dealing with the Delta variant. The most transmissible variant na meron tayo, na na-declare ng WHO, na present na sa atin. So, hindi ka nagte-testing, hindi natin namimit yun. Pag hindi ka nakapag-testing, paano mo siya i-contact tracing? At ang ating vaccination rate ay napakababa ng 14%. And even in those countries na US, Israel, and UK, 60% na nga sila, hindi pa nila makaagapay na makontrol ang problema natin. How much more our country na katulad ng Philippines? We need higher herd immunity. Pagka may Delta variant ka, you need 85 to 90% herd immunity. Nasa na tayo since March 1. 5 buwan na, Christian, Rico. And still, we're still right now groping for answers in this particular problem.
Marami pa ring mga challenges in this pandemic response of the Duterte administration. Thank you so much for your insights and joining us on the final word, Dr. Tony Leachon.